the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, August 19th, 2016. Go! Good morning, you all, on this lovely Friday morning, August 19th, 2016. It's Friday, the gateway to the weekend. Here are your news and odds on top story at 8 a.m. on this Friday morning. As Donald Trump says this week's dramatic campaign overall will put his presidential bid on the right path, but GOP leaders in key battleground states are buying it. As Jack Conger and Gunnar Betts are finally able to leave Rio, Max Schwartz fanging debate $10,000 leave Brazil amid scandal. GOP lawmakers have claimed that the Democratic president's nominee broke the law by lying under the oath about her private emails set up during her marathon appearance in October. At least one person was killed Friday morning when two New Jersey transit buses collided at a Newark intersection of pair of buses slamming each other about 6 a.m. Ukraine is infuriated by an exhibition of works of the Crimean born 19th century artist Ivan Avosky that is drawn record crowds in Moscow State Tretyakov Gallery. Who do you trust more, humans or machines? Think for a second. What was your response to yesterday's news that Uber would put autonomous cars on the streets of Pittsburgh to pick up real live passengers? You have probably seen this image watched on video both. A absurd child covered in dust and blood sits in an orange ambulance chair, created alone. Mexico City federal police have killed at least 22 people in the ranch last year and moved bodies that planted guns to corroborate the official account that the deaths happened in a gun battle, Mexico's Human Rights Commission said Thursday. A Thai policeman and his dog inspected around the Iran tribe during the first anniversary of the Barbary Shrine in central Bangkok, Thailand, as Thai police named suspect the Daily Mass worked with Malaysia. UN welcomes Russian words in Aleppo two states. 8 trucks were ready. Mexico City. Manila. 2 Filipino communist leaders who have been in concert were freed temporarily to join peace talks between the government and the National Democratic Front. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Girls with Air Louisiana from 4 states are working to fight the neighborhood across South Louisiana and inspect electrical equipment and working to restore power. Just thousands of Louisianans who were devastated by the catastrophic flooding. 2 people were arrested on Sunday after a tip led Florida police to a funeral home where they were found 16 bodies of various degrees of decay. Sang Q Yates, the Deputy Attorney General 2015, said in a memoir on Thursday that private prisons served in a part of the world during a period that is difficult but at a time has shown that they compare poorly to our bureau facilities. Danny Rowe was an apparently arranged to decide a black man and white woman kissing on the streets of Olympia, Washington, Tuesday night as white supremacists stabbed into racial comeback after seeing them kiss at a bar, police said. Berlin, German leaders are called for a ban on face veils worn by Muslim women say burqas hinder integration. Santa Barbara, a new wildfire is now near Santa Barbara, scorched more than 500 acres, causing evacuation in just 4 hours, authorities said. Fight common control and shareholder Minnesota has come to an agreement on terms of a settlement that will result in the departure of Chief Executive Philip Diamond as sources familiar with the situation told Reuters. Sunday asked Restoration on Friday formally blocked Chinese news from releasing a Sydney electric grid saying that the deal would not have been in the nation's best interest. Adamant fund Capital Group investment managers study stocks looking to buy when they were underpriced but sell when they are overpriced. The presidential race has mostly steered clear house and some of the candidates, namely Donald Trump, have been beaten by the gradual side of the nation's ownership since it peaked a dozen years ago. Kiev, Ukraine. Russian media Friday reported that 3 natural gas pipelines to the self-proclaimed Institute Ukraine were plugged with a desperate damage by a artillery fire. Airline Austria acknowledged there were more work to do in the market down to the Austrian Energy Company Center said it was moving forward with the tight purse strings. Washington, market dynamics for petroleum and petroleum products in the United States showed the degree balance as day med weight against inputs industry data shows. Alright, looking at the stocks. The Dow is Up 23.76 at 18.5, 97.70. SP 5 2187.02 and Nasdaq 5,000 240.15. It's not every day you go see a star go over. Scientists at Warsaw University Observatory pulled that managed to catch a battery star system before and after the explosive flash. The animal skins in the European War when he died were helping scientists piece together Otzi's laugh. Paleontologists removed a Triceratops skull from a fossil dig site in Northern Burma, attended the storm to the Brick Museum. Curl bleach and coral reef dying off the global concern for scientists and a key symptom of climate change and the rise of ocean surface temperatures. The CDC just recently reported the dangers of sleeping in your contact are where the long past your date, and if you're anything like me, let's skip that. A cluster of Zika cases most likely transmitted by mosquitoes confronted the tourist industry in Miami Beach and the surrounding area, and according to NBC News, 72% of the tourist industry is down in South Florida because of the Zika virus. While 30 people have been diagnosed with a rare perils and condition caused by Zika virus infection in Puerto Rico, the territory's health department said on Thursday. Obamacare hasn't been a cure alpha when America's uninsured population uninsured has changed the number of people without health coverage and what the remaining uninsured look like. Washington Hillary Clinton to lead Donald Trump by 2 percentage points in the swing state in Nevada, according to poll released on Thursday. The Pentagon Inspector General found that the Army Editor Ted Tenenbaum had been singled out for unusual and welcome scrutiny because of his faith in wrongly investigated as a suspected Israeli spy. Sometimes one does not think with water. On Thursday, Esquire, what appears why Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law, who will help Ms. Biden with his presidential campaign. Alright, take a look at some local news. Woburn. Off-way to say one person been taken to the hospital with a critical injury after the early morning 7 hours at a Woburn sports bar. Police say men in the city were stabbed in the neck at the parking lot of the Jake and Joe Sports Group about 12:30 a.m. on Friday. The Willett restaurant closed at midnight. The victim was taken to the Leahy Hospital Medical Center in Burlington for surgery. His name had not been made public. Boston, 3 prisoners and a gun and walker tour. Boston Freedom Trail were injured after a motorist barreled into the group while they were crossing the street. Peter Jones time is at 08:07 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for a spot report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox lost to the Detroit Tigers 43 to Detroit, while the New England Patriots edged at the Chicago Bears 23 to 22. Tonight, the Red Sox and Tigers square off at a Friday night showdown down in the Motown in Detroit. Olympic fans might want to look away, and there was just 3 days ago in 2016, the games in Rio de Janeiro. It's day 14 at Brazil, the number D-Day for the Jamaicans Usain Bolt as the sprinters superstar goes for the third goal of the games. UFC 202 press conference may have stirred up a few more pay-per-views buys for the Saturday night, but that money might go right back to the door for a lawsuit that's already in motion. The Cavaliers no longer get the respect it deserves. Saints defense continues improving its urgent versus Texans over practice observations. The Olympics are supposed to be twisted and pulsed, but some games are more successful than others. Their facts play why it is. Alistair John Burnley. He has won the 100 meter and 200 meter 3 state Olympic Games, 8 golds in total. Now, Andrew DeGrassi of Canada has taken silver to 20.02. US women fought to 4 by 1 of the relay after Olympic scare. Peter Chandler's time is now 8:08 on this Friday morning, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Let's study off on the MBTA, where the long-term prince by the lanes between Ruggles and Roxbury crossing between now and Sunday. Now until Sunday. But otherwise, the green, blue, orange, red, and silver lines are looking good. On the Commuter Rail, Fitchburg train 406, 6:53 a.m. from Fitchburg, is operating 5 to 15 minutes behind schedule between Fitchburg and the North Station. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Along with the Charleston ferry notice, please use Constance Pier 1 for commuter ferry service until further notice. Alright, let's study out down in Connecticut, where 95 of the southbound side is backed up from Norwalk to the Stamford, Connecticut. 95 of the northbound side is backed up from West Haven to Route 91 to New Haven. 84 on the east side. Little slow by the New Britain stretch. 91 on the south on the northbound sides. It's a little slow just about 84 to Hartford, Connecticut. Route 2 westbound side. Little slow at West Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side. Effective at 57 at Dagmar. 291 in Springfield. Acton, Central Massachusetts. Route 190 on the northbound side. It's a little slow just about the West Boston stretch. Mass Factory change with 293.95 in Auburn. A little slow. Down in the Providence area. 95 on the southbound side. Little slow right at interchange with 37 in Crescent. 146 to the southbound side. Just slow before Route 95 in downtown Providence. 95 on the southbound side. Slow for 126. Protecting all you to downtown Providence. 610 connector. It's slow from Route 6 all the way to Route 95 in downtown Providence. Jamestown, Mount Open, Newport Bridge is out. Looking good in southeastern Massachusetts. 25 on the southeastbound side. It's slow at 628 in Buzzards Bay. Route 3 on the northbound side. A little slow for the Hanover stretch just before Route 53 in Hanover. 95 on the northbound side. It is slow at 128 in Canton. Mass Park in the eastbound side. Little slow at Newton Quarter. 93 to the southbound side. Southeast Expressway. Slow at Braintree Split. And Southeast Expressway. Southbound side. Slow at Dorchester stretch. 93 to the northbound side. It is backed up from Quincy all the way at the Dorchester. 93 to the southbound side. It's slow from 60 to Bedford all the way down to the St. Bridge in Boston via Somerville. 93 to the northbound side. It is backed up around Route 128 in Woburn. Route 128 to the southbound side. Low slow at Route 3 in Burlington. Route 3 to the southbound side. Slow before 128 in Burlington. 128 to the northbound side. And then slow after Route 95 in Peabody to Route 114. Up in Danvers. 495 on the northbound side is slow after Route 2 in Littleton. Down in southern New Hampshire and Maine, it's looking good except in the main trip pocket of the northbound side. A little slow just before 202 up in Gray, Maine. In 89 and 91 on the southbound sides. It's slow after Canadian up in Northern Vermont and 87 on the southbound side. Slow around Route 11 up in Champlain, Vermont. Champlain, New York, and on Route 50 on the northbound side. Little slow after the U.S. border in southern Quebec. Head towards Montreal. Peter Childers, May 12 on this Friday morning, and it is time now for a weather report, and it is a fantastic start to your Friday. And if you got beach plans to go to the beach, picture perfect weather in Tapman. Saturdays looks the same, but Sunday, we're getting some iffy weather on tap. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this for today. Most of that's got about 86 degrees, north facing around 3 to 6 miles an hour. For tonight, punch right at the 1 a.m. wise. Podcast got about 59 degrees, light southeast wind. Saturday, punch right for 9 a.m. wise. Most of that's got about 84 degrees. Couple coming south and 5 to 8 miles in the morning. Saturday night, punch right after 4 a.m. wise. Podcast got about 62 degrees, south about 5 miles coming to the evening. For Sunday, slight temperature showers after 3 p.m. punch right for 10 a.m. wise. Punch that's got about 82 degrees, light southeast wind becoming south and 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Chance rate to 20% Saturday night. Chance of showers and thunderstorms and showers are likely possibly a thunderstorm after 1 a.m. Most skies got about 68 degrees. Chance rate to 7%. Monday showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm between 9 a.m. and chance of showers. And thunderstorms between 9 a.m. and noon. The podcast got about 80 degrees. Chance rate to 6%. Monday night podcast about 56 degrees. Tuesday, Sunday, most skies got about 80, about 57 degrees. But Wednesday, Sunday, most skies got about 84, about 60 degrees. And for Thursday, Sunday got about 85 degrees. Currently, and not there, it is a few clouds, and it is 71 degrees with a humidity of 85%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday, August 19th, 2016. Please have a good morning and good bye to each other. I'll see you later on. Have a good morning.